galactic civil war spreads across the sun. From the heights of Coruscant to fiery Mustafar, to fight the evil empire, for people join the fray. These are the heroes of the heightened way.
Welcome to Heroes of the Heightened Way. This is a Star Wars actual play podcast, and we're playing in Edge Studios' Age of Rebellion system. This is Arc 4, Episode 14, and I'm Andarta, the GM for this adventure, and I'm using she/they pronouns.
I'm Henry. I use she/they pronouns, and I'll be playing Isasel An, uses she/her pronouns, and she's the ship pilot and captain.
I'm Sammy, pronouns are she/they, and I'm playing Vadalorn Curse, also she/they, and I'm a courier martial artist.
And I'm Erica Goodwitch, and I'm playing Norin Gremian, they, them, engineer scientists.
To get to know our characters better, and since we actually have 3 players here at the same time, let us get to know our characters a little bit better by getting one of them to ask the rest the question. Let's have Isabel ask.
So, this question happened when we were all still preparing for this banquet, not knowing what we're going to get into. Makeup's being done. Vadalorn's being forced to just, look nice for, 3 seconds. And not just in a sleeveless way. Isasel's put on her makeup. She looks at everyone's like, okay, so I'm going to ask a question. It might have been a question for some of us I should have asked before, but I did not want to be rude. But this seems we're good to know each other. I can ask things like this. What are your red flags as a friend, a partner, a being? I just feel like it'll be interesting to know.
People who put cream in their calf.
Is
that a red flag?
Not. What was it that you said, Vadalorn?
People who put cream in their calf?
Hard disagree. You just drink it black? Really?
Yeah? Does it... why would you want to hide the flavor with cream?
It doesn't hide the flavor. It goes along with the flavor. You know, I have my red flag. People who get mad at me for putting cream in my calf.
You know what? Fair.
Okay, I'm gonna back away slowly from...
Norin, join in on the fun. What are your red flags? I promise I won't yell at you like I just did Vadalorn.
I guess, maybe... I don't know. It's, You may not have noticed that I'm not exactly the most socially adept person. It's kind of a vibe thing.
I'm shocked to hear this.
You're shocked to
This
hear
is my
this?
shocked face.
Are you
Absolutely
actually shocked to
flabbergasted.
hear this, or are you being silly?
I'm being silly.
Okay.
So it's not that you have red flags. It's just that if the vibes aren't there, the vibes aren't there. The vibes are there, the vibes are there.
I guess.
Okay.
There's
anything that
probably
just...
some concrete things, ignoring of boundaries, or, just... Oh, I don't know.
Well, if you think of one, just say it out there. Just go for it. But I do have one. And it might seem a little petty, but a red flag of mine is if you can't park your own speeder, what's wrong with you? I'm not going to be parking your speeder every time. No. Why can't you park your own speeder?
So you want to put valets out of a job? That's heartless.
I'm sorry for taking your job from you.
Okay, so this is meant to be kind of silly but indicative of a person's overall
capabilities as a partner in your life. Oh,
Yeah, it's for fun. Like, I'm not going to break up with someone who can't park their own speeder, only when they bother me for the 5th time if I can parallel park their speeder for them.
Leaving little bits of trash out instead of taking the 2 steps to the trash can and throwing them away. Like when you take the seal off of like the creamer for the calf and you just put it down on the counter and leave it be. Or like that.
So I have a
How's
second red
that?
flag. No, that's perfect, because now I have a second red flag, which is the exact same thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, it's not hard to just throw the trash in the trash.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's right there, and when I find out who's doing this on this ship, I'm going to be so mad.
How's my makeup look?
Flawless.
Perfect.
To start off with, we are going to be initially picking up with Battlelorn, who is attempting to get out of a large amount of spray foam, which is cracking and disintegrating all around them, but is not quite out of their hair yet.
On account of how much hair I have. It's everywhere. This is a nightmare.
I mean, yes, there is that. As that is happening, you get a call over the comms. You know immediately that it's not from Norin or Kedra, who you have been sort of in and out and communicating with for most of the night, even during the tense moments talking to the hut and their entourage.
Oh yeah, I definitely have unique ringtones for all my contacts.
I mean, as a courier, that would not entirely surprise me. As an editor, I'm now just facepalming. But that also implies that I remember what tones I use for your comm links previously. This time, it is Hookman's ringtone that comes up.
Answer it. Yellow?
Heard that you've been having a few bits of problems up there and have lost one of the crew.
Several? And yes?
Well, me and another effective are on our way. We should be making it there pretty quick.
Sooner the better.
Out of curiosity, is there a preferred place for us to infiltrate? And don't forget, this is happening in the middle of the hut's entourage.
Yep.
You may not be on speakerphone this time, though.
Mm-hmm. So the 2 people I was chasing are currently running away. Are they going towards a stairwell?
Yes, they're going towards the stairwell that you had initially come in from.
Gotcha. And are the stairwells in this building numbered?
I'm going to go with, yeah, they are. Let's call this one stairwell 8.
Okay. Yeah, come up stairwell 8. I think one of them might be a Clodite or something. Their face was changing while we were fighting. Still got that powder blue suit on, though, so hard to miss.
Oh yes, that is such a fashion faux pas. I shall definitely have to interrogate them thoroughly. You clanker, would you get off of my comms? Sorry about that.
It's group call. Yeah, well, you head up. I'll head down and we'll pincer them.
Be there as soon as we can. Gotta make one other pickup first, but it's supposed to be in the neighborhood. And the comms go dead. They hung up.
Mm-hmm. Would you take athletics or coordination to break the rest of the way out of the foam?
It really feels more like an athletics kind of a check than a coordination.
Okie dokie.
To break the rest of the way out of the foam, it should just be a 2 purple, 1 setback kind of a check. The whole prone and all that, but I am going to use one of the decimal points since I have 3 of them to go against your 2 light side points and flip the balance at the moment. Just on account of, well, I had 3. And also to let everyone who's listening know what the destiny pool was.
Boop. Well,
Interesting roll.
off to an auspicious start. So technically, it's a failed roll. However, I also got an advantage and a triumph.
Okay.
Which,
So, how do you want to use a triumph?
okay, so since it was a spray foam grenade, I
Mhm.
assume it went like everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what I'm thinking is one of the people I'm chasing got a little bit of spray foam on their foot, and they are leaving a very visible trail of foam-shaped footprints as they're running away.
Brilliant.
Oh, I like that. Okay. I really do like that. So, yeah, as Vadalorn is struggling to get out, and I'm going to just... I'm figuring the check was to speed it up. Like, you are able to get out of it, but this was get out of it quicker.
Yeah.
Okay. As Vadalorn is sort of shoving themselves off of the ground and starting to move towards the two would-be assassins, who haven't killed anyone yet, so they're in the would-be, not the full-out assassin category. Yeah, so far the assassins have been very ineffective, but...
Yeah, wanted for questioning at this point.
As Vadalorn pushes off of the ground, then I'm going to go with the camera does a nice wipe going up, sort of like as Vadalorn's shoulders rise up, so does the camera wipe up. And then we get Norin gathering together all of the tools that they are going to need to examine the bedding that the corpse of Amor is still on, if I remember correctly, that we haven't actually moved the skeleton/ash thereof.
No. The crime scene should still be relatively preserved, minus the samples I've taken.
As you were getting things together, could I get... the way everyone's distracted with all the stuff that's going on, because it does sound like there's a weirdly pitched battle going on outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can hear crashing of stuff. Pretty sure a high energy weapon has gone off outside and the like. But now, with all that going on, that's the reason why I'm going to call for, or make this check a vigilance check versus a perception check. I'm just going to go with it being a 2 blue of a check. Or 2 purple of a check.
I was about to be like, you're going to give me 2 boost die for free? Okay.
Yeah,
2
I don't
purple
know.
of a check.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just going to be an average check.
All right. Well, I can't think of a reason to add a boost to that, so boop. With a yellow, green, and 2 purples, I get 1 success.
I mean, those dice were trying something.
Uh-huh.
As you're looking out the door from your lab, you see a about 1 meter tall being that looks to be in traveler's robes, I guess is what we're calling them now, but really I'm looking at like the kind of robes old Ben is wearing in A New Hope. The really faded, the really almost Jawa-esque look of like robes, not the good Jedi robes that look almost semi-professional or respectable.
Mm-hmm.
And that is darting off towards the engine room.
How tall is Aziz? Aziz is about 1 meter tall, right?
Aziz is about 1 meter tall, yes. With a success, I will also grant this person is not carrying a light repeating blaster. It just looked like, at most, they were carrying a wrench. Maybe even a spanner.
Oh, that That's probably not Aziz. Aziz wasn't very far away. I'm gonna go check on Aziz's last location.
Okay, Z has repositioned from where he had been.
Rats. Fine, I will go to the engineering.
Okay. Z's gone from the top of the stairs that led up to the airlock to the bottom of the stairs. I was just... So, yes.
Apologize for interrupting.
No worry. As you go back there, the engine room is, I mean, like with most Star Wars engine rooms, it's not exactly super well lit. They don't really have a lot of... The engines get worked on a lot, so there's no point in putting coverings and that sort of stuff. So it's darker. So when you go in, you can see that they're standing there. The look is kind of Jawa-esque, but there's no lights for the eyes, for their scanners, or whatever is making those lights for Jawas. I never really remember. And you see 2 tufts of blue on either side of the pointy hood that is covering the face. Yes, the face.
Hi, what you doing on my ship?
Oh, it is you. It is. Well, the champion of passion said that you would be around here and able to help.
The what now?
The champion of passion. And just standing up, looking, the body language of this small being is entirely, like, guileless. You may not be able to see their face, but yeah, they look like they're just telling you something like you should understand what the heck they're saying.
I'm afraid I don't know who that is. You were looking for me?
Yes, yes. The champion of knowledge. I am looking for you, yes.
Champion of knowledge, champion of passion sent to you to find me, the champion of knowledge. Passion. I'm gonna go with Kedra or Izazel. Is the champion of passion a member of my crew?
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Are they a human missing an arm, or are they a human who likes to shoot things and is wearing a pretty decorative red dress thing right now, currently?
Oh. I don't really know. I don't know that I've seen either of them recently, whether it's the champion of passion or the champion of seeing. Those are excellent questions. No wonder you're the champion of knowledge.
Okay, why are you on my ship? And why are you in engineering if you were seeking me out? Because you ran right past me.
The directions I was given were not exactly explicit. I was told to find either the champion of knowledge, you, or the old guy. I think that's what the champion of passion said. Yes, the old guy.
Okay, for what reason?
Okay, at this point, I'm wanting to flip a destiny point.
Uh-huh.
And have the scene dissolve into Izazel waking up next to the river. As Izazel is waking up from next to a campfire. Like, okay, it's really hard to get a double headache, but Izazel's trying.
Somehow succeeding.
Somehow succeeding, yes.
She kind of like kicks her, like sits up real quickly, just like, okay, I'm still here. Okay. Oh, I feel like I can feel the headache on my body and here. Why am I allowed to do this? This is not fair. Questions for later. Okay. She's like shaking off her hands. Looks at which should be her cybernetic hand. It's back to glowing purple. It's like, still, questions for later. Okay. Vadalorn, not here. Alice, I do not feel in immediate danger. Not here. Okay. She's like walking towards the river. It's like, okay. If Vadalorn did her job, this should be a lot easier. And she kind of like wades into like where like she's like half her shin deep. I just need to pull someone in. That's all I need. Need to pull someone. Oh, let's be real. I know who I'm trying to pull. I need Norin so I can find my way out. But she puts her hand to water. It's like, okay, and you try to activate force pull. Oh, she got 2 light side pips. She could use that. There's a little bit of darkness in the background, but she used the 2 points to like grab what she feels should be Norin, and then yank back full force from the water.
What?
And with that, Norin's consciousness is pulled into being on the coastline of this river. It's like the sun is setting, sort of the golden hour sort of in there. One could call it twilight. And there is Izazel. Actually, no, you've got 2 light sides, so you may have stepped back, and you're definitely sort of like holding Norin's hand. But there are the 2 of you now, I'm going with ankle deep at the edge of the river, which is actually a very deep and wide river at this point.
Norin, okay, I was able to pull you in. And, oh, wow. Like she kind of stands Norin up and then taps Norin a couple of times, like, it's you, right? It's not the force, the force coming to me and making me think it's you. And real quick, what are your feelings for me right now?
Confusion.
Yeah, it's you.
What just happened? I was standing in the engineering talking to some little guy calling me the champion of knowledge.
Also, he found you.
Are you the champion of passion?
She kind of like does a little shrug and bows down. Welcome, your champion of passion. So, Spannerflinger found you. Okay, good. That's why it was so easy to pull you in.
Spannerflinger? What just happened?
I feel like you would understand this quicker than Vadalorn did. So, this is the world between worlds. It connects I believe all minds together through the force, from what I was putting together. So, the river is how I view it. And because of that, I was able to, last time I was here, pull Vadalorn in. And Alice, and that didn't go out too well. I just spoke up. And then you were the next person I was trying to pull in. So you
Is there like a convenient like trunk or like fallen tree or something to like sit down on, or
actually quite convenient next to the campfire.
Yeah,
Cool.
like there's a
Norin's
campfire.
gonna go sit down and put their head between their knees.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to have this like full on hair pulling yet, and yes, now we are finally getting back to Norin's roots.
So Isa's right there, like just like her like the glowing purple hand like, on their shoulder. She's like, "It's okay. Just take a moment, take it all in. It's a lot. Time does not work here the same as it normally does. I actually don't know when it is. It always seems to be twilight here. I mean, I would enjoy it if dawn were to break. Like, you know, being in the time of breaking dawn would be very nice. But currently, we're in twilight." I could do this all night.
Oh my goodness.
So,
this is some sort of weird mystical force thing.
yes. Oh, and actually, it seems to be a lot still, so hold on. She goes to that kind of like case thing that like, where there were supplies that Spannerfinger had gotten before, and she doesn't really look in. She puts her hand in to pull out, And she pulls out like a bag of popcorn. She's like, "That's not what I want." Puts it back in, and then pulls out marshmallows. Like, oh, "That's what I want." Wait, turns around to Norin. Norin, are you more of a fan of popped kernels or mallows?
Mallows.
She walks over with the mallows, and you know what? I want to see something. I thought do a little force roll. You know what? Isasel tries to like float one, and it just explodes in her hand as like her 2 headaches now become 3 headaches. She's like, "Oh, I need to be careful with that." Oh, sorry. It's
Are you okay?
not really. Whatever
here.
happened. She like kind of like sits down on the ground next to Nora. It's like whatever happened with Alice is causing me so much real pain. It is too much.
Hi, I would like to do a medicine check, please.
All right. All things considered. All right, I'm going to use the destiny point because, well, I still have one for like 3 seconds. And
That's fine. I'll use one too.
Okay. I will go with that. It will be a difficulty of 1 red, 1 purple, and 2 setback.
Alright. So yellow, green, red, purple, setback. Setback? You said 2 setback, huh?
Correct. 2 setback.
I can't remove setback from medicine checks. That's fine. Okay. No, it would help if I rolled that correctly.
Oh, and here I thought
Yellow,
it was
yellow,
D1 exploding.
Green, red, purple, SS. Boop. 1 failure, 2 advantages. Yeah, I don't know what the criff is wrong with you. So something happened with Alice, and that's
Yes.
why we're within the world between
Well,
worlds.
No, that's why my head hurts. We're here because assuming everything, I'm not dead, I am unconscious. This has happened once before when me and Hookman fell off the building. It
Why are you
seems that
Well, wait, I think I already knew that you were unconscious. Because
So I'm-
Keedra's supposed to be bringing you back to the Godfather.
yes, because as far as I know, I have not died yet. But it seems when I go into a deep slumber, deeper than sleep, it's easier for me to come here. And I need to figure out how to do that, but that is a conversation for another time. What I'm trying to figure out right now is getting back. If I can come in here, maybe I can get out. But while you're here and I'm here, I thought maybe we can have a conversation about what's going on outside. Vadalorn was missing a lot of details and things going on.
There's a lot going on all at once right now. I'm at the Codfather investigating the death of the captain of the Cracker Cats, who died on the very first day the Cracker Cats were on the ship.
So I knew that more or less.
I'm sort of trying to figure out the how. Outside, there's a Deveronian fighting Loam. Not entirely sure why.
Okay, so we got that.
I don't recall what Vadalorn's up to right now. Hookman and Jones are retrieving Trellway because I just want to know where everybody is right now and bring them back in, and Trellway did not respond. Keydra should be with you. Yeah, I also have limited knowledge of what's going on.
Okay, Trellway might be in a little bit of danger, so let's hope Hookman and Jones can find them and get them back to the ship soon. He was in a vision recently. But, okay. So that's what we're
Now that I'm
doing.
thinking about it, we saw Trellway at the ball, but the Trellway we saw was wearing a powder blue suit, which That's not what we helped him pick out. It's not at all what we helped him pick out.
In my vision, there was a changing face that was there, so there might be something involved, and the Troa we thought we saw is not the Troa we saw.
Well, given that we have had an imposter captain on our ship the entire trip, that seems likely.
Okay, this is okay. With these ideas, I have an idea. Okay, before I leave
You have
here,
an idea.
yes, and for once, it's a good idea. I have many. It's okay. We don't need to talk about it.
Remains to be seen, but okay.
Lately, I've been seeing flashes of things to come in strange ways, and here in the world between worlds, maybe I might have a clearer vision here. Or not, maybe it's even worse. I'm not 100% sure on this one. I'm still learning. I'm very much a student of all this happening. So, what is our question that we're trying to think? What are we trying to see right now? Are we trying to find out why are they here? Like, what are we... I have an idea. She's like, kind of like the headache is like hitting her and she's like wobbling. He's like, I'm going to look forward and see if I can see a point where we see where these would-be assassins are. Successful assassins, whatever we
Norin's
call
just
them.
holding on to you to keep you from falling over.
She's kind of just like down to her, like back on the ground again. It's like, if you ever want to know what two headaches at once feels like, don't wonder. But yeah, I'm gonna roll my 2 force dice to see if I can activate 4C. Try to see in the future a point where like she sees the assassin somewhere. Because she doesn't, she's like might not be waking up ever. Just a tiny little bit worse.
Wow.
4 light side dice, so she's gonna use
Whoa.
1 point to like activate the power, and at least one of those points to kind of like, we'll get to that though. But she's gonna activate the power to see into the future. The next time I try to see when she sees them.
When she sees the assassins?
Yeah, like if she's going to see them, or just like, or if they see her, just like some like vague like, just knowing it's like, okay, I might run into them. Because she's more doing this to know it's like, am I ever waking up?
Okay. Okay, for the first one, now this is still a vision. It's not like you're waking up, but it's for this vision point. You see a flash. You look over to your left side. You can see your passed out body in the front of in the passenger seat of this yellow and red speeder that is parked next to a large transport that you may recognize, may not. But as you look off in the distance, you can see the Codfather, and you can see 3 vehicles arrayed sort of in a arc, like 3 vehicles were driving towards a single point, and in the middle is a large van-like thing. It's painted like a delivery van, actually. It's for all intents and purposes, yeah, it's a delivery van. And then there are 2 port security vehicles that are there. All 3 of them have their doors open, and on top of the delivery van, there is this Deveronian with black nerf hide, somewhat puffy shoulders, as she is pointing a very large energy weapon at Lone. Lone is up to the biggest that he can. Like, Lone can squeeze down and expand up as a good load lifter can, but standing on Lone's left shoulder is Aziz. Aziz is standing on Lone's right shoulder with Aziz's left hand. He is holding on to the back of Lone's head, And with his right hand, you can see this gun that is about the same size as Aziz, as he is pointing at vehicles. You can see that there's a lot of damage surrounding everyone there. It's like there are craters in the pavement of different explosions. You can see where Lone did a superhero landing. Yeah, you can see where there's been a lot of damage. Aziz is pointing his light repeating blaster at this Deveronian, and it's this person that you are seeing that Aziz is targeting is one of the assassins. And you can tell that he is about to fire.
All right, she's going to use one destiny point for a detail that she's specifically looking around for. They're near the Codfather. She's looking to see if the Deveronian on top of the delivery van is within sight of the tractor beam we had installed to the bottom of the ship. And in fact, I'm just going to use a light side point to kind of go with. Can we just go, yes?
Okay, I mean, that is a perfect use for a light side point.
Like, she looks around, sees the, like, kind of, like, the tractor beam had been used probably to, like, recently to move some stuff around, and it's just, like, pointing that direction. It just needs to be turned on and aimed enough. And she kind of, like, kicks back to Norin, and she's like, oh, 4 headaches. Norin, Aziz and Lone are fighting one of the assassins. Like, either now, soon, I can't tell. But...
Okay, so the Deveronian's one of the assassins. Noted.
Yeah, yes. The Deveronian, I have a feeling, might be hurting Aziz soon. When we come back, you need to go activate the tractor beam. It is pointing at the delivery they are on top of. It is between 2 Port Authority vehicles. Move that, lift it, throw it, grab the Deveronian, whatever you can to help Aziz and Lone.
Okay.
I'm going to try to go back with you as well, but before we go back and before we do this out there where it's awkward, I need to say something.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it now, I really should not have kissed Alice, and that was probably not my best decision. That's how I ended up here.
You ended up here because you kissed your ex.
And she did something to me that... She is a creature that can consume the mental life force from my mind. I, as someone who can use a force, is quite delicious for her. In a moment of passion, I feel like she saw a moment of chance to have a delicious meal and took it. I probably not have been putting myself in that position, but there I am.
Okay, that's a lot to unpack. And we don't really have time for it right now. Could you have known that was gonna happen?
Looking back in my past,
was a possibility?
I should have. Honestly, looking back at my past, it really was obvious when you look back at it, but she's not evil. I've been around her, even seeing her recently. She's not evil. She's just a creature who needs to consume. It's like being mad at the Rancor for eating someone. The Rancor is just hungry. And I should have known not to jump in front of a Rancor covered in barbecue sauce.
Okay. We can talk about that later. I don't care how awkward you think it's gonna be, but I just do not have the wherewithal to tackle all of that because I have too many questions and it's not a priority. Considering that there are assassins who are apparently trying to murder us because of I don't know what reasons.
If I'm making a assumption, it probably has to do with this whole hot bug game thing. These are hardcore games. I've seen entire teams get wiped off the planet. I've seen hotels get blown up just to win a tournament. It is amazing. But it is terrifying to be on the other side of that. Really makes me rethink my entire fandom.
Norin's got their hands in their hair. Okay. You you said something about me leaving and taking you with me.
So, I pull people in here through the river. When I first anytime I found myself here, I usually come in from the river and crawl out of there. I assumed that I can go back in, but finding myself back was always the difficult part. But if I send you in there and hold on to you, I think I can find my way back to my corporeal self.
Okay.
And then once we're there, we can stop that assassin and we need. How many assassins are we at so far?
Powder blue suit, Deveronian, Alice?
Alice doesn't seem to be with them. Has her own mission.
I know of at least 2, then I guess.
We have at least 2 assassins.
Or maybe 3? Because I saw Powder Blue Suit and Captain Impersonator separately. And Andarta just rolled something. That's lovely.
And yet, only to advantage.
Aye.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what I get for adding 3 setback.
I
Did
have
it
an idea
yourself.
that might help us. Or make this very difficult and awkward for us. I can try to pull someone else in here, because last time I pulled Vadalor and Alice. I might be able to pull someone in here if we need to, question them or maybe even try to trap them here.
This is very much a theater of the mind kind of place. What you think or feel is what happens. Yeah?
Kind of, yes.
Okay. Do you want to pull someone else in here, or do you want to get out?
She stops, thinks. You know what? Getting out is probably the smart idea, but you know me. You need to be the smart person for me and tell me we need to leave.
Okay.
Champion of
Into the
knowledge.
river. Norin stands up and pulls Isasel up with them. And takes them by the face and kisses their forehead. Alright. Come on. And pulls them back into the river, and while holding on to her hands, falls backwards into the water.
Isasel falls forward, and as she hits the water, the purple arm disappears to go back to the cybernetic arm.
And Norin's just gonna hold on to Isasel, eyes closed, as they sink into the river.
Okay, this is going to be a weird one, but I'm going with it. Can I get a combined discipline check? It will be going up against 2 red and a purple.
Cool. Can we use Stroke of Genius and therefore make that skill check using intellect?
Okay, sure.
Sweet. And I got 1 rank in discipline. Do you have any ranks in discipline?
I have 1 rank in discipline, but with using Norin's intellect, that will be 4 die that we have to play with.
Awesome.
So 1 yellow, 3 green. We can always
2.
flip 2, so we have 2 yellow, 2 green.
All right, let's flip those 2 dice. Each of us will flip 1.
Okay.
So, 3 yellow, a green, 2 red, 2 purple. Do we have any reason to add any booster setback?
You feel emotionally nice because Norin kissed you on the forehead still, but still, maybe that feels nice.
I think that'd be a good idea. And do you think that would be worthy of a boost?
Yeah, I did come up with a reason for using a destiny point. I don't like using destiny points unless I've actually got a reason. But in this case, yeah, I will go with the boost for the kiss. I am going to actually toss in a setback on account of a sudden lingering question on Isazel's mind of, where did Alice go?
Oh, that's right. And I have a thought for 1 more boost, which is these purple gems have been weird and linky in a way she has not expected them to be. A boost of like her corporeal and incorporeal self are kind of pull to each other because of it. Ever so slightly, but it's enough in the water.
I would ask for a boost for Norin phrasing this place and leaving it and entering it as a willpower thing, but that's why we're making a discipline check, I think.
Yeah.
So you cool with that second boost?
Actually, no. Not
Got
for the
it.
second boost.
That's why I said I wasn't asking for it.
All right, so we're going with 3 yellows, a green, 3 reds, a boost, and a setback. This is going to be fun. Watch it be a wash.
Oh.
Well,
Everything but a wash. Oh, this is going to be great for our listeners at
Well,
home.
not
That is
everything.
7 successes, 1 threat, and 1 despair.
Despair.
For Izazel, your head is still hurting. Your head is still hurting quite a bit. And you're feeling very wobbly on your feet as you are standing. The last thing that you remember is standing, kissing Alice, and that is about it. Then things went dark and stuff happened. At the moment, though, you are hearing a quiet muttering behind you as you are coming to in a darkened room. It's definitely a mechanic's room. Where did it go? I know it came over here somewhere.
Oh, where am I?
Oh, is that you, oh champion of knowledge?
What? No, Spannerflinger, it's the champion of Pat. Am I on the Codfather?
She kind of looks around like,
Please tell me this is the Codfather.
I mean, I think that's what it's called. That's what was written on the outside. Oh, here
look,
it is. And picks up their hydro spanner.
she just like jumps over like Spanner and starts running towards the like the tractor beam. And as she's going by, she's like looking around like we keep it relatively clean. And there's a moment where she looks to the side to like look at her like, sees, like
Wow, we keep it.
sees the green in the reflection, stops, backs up.
I'm going to deal with this later.
All right. So as Izazel is running off, then we have Norin is waking up and you're in a pitch black land speeder. The engine's off. It's just sort of sitting there. It's in the shadow of a space transport, something about the size of the Codfather. Off in the distance, you can see energy blasts going across the landing field at each other. 2 port patrol vehicles are pulling up, and there also looks to be this van that's there. And you can see Lone, because Lone is huge and has spotlights on his shoulder, as Lone is picking up a crate and flinging it at this one very agile, very red person who is somehow able to jump out of the way.
This isn't where I was before when I was talking to the little guy.
Does my head hurt?
Yes, your head absolutely hurts.
And why does my head hurt so much?
And why does my head hurt so much? And why does my hand feel so oh god. What? Huh? Huh? Okay. Huh?
At this particular point, I do want to get a discipline check.
With my discipline or Izazel's
I
discipline?
mean, yes.
It's the same check anyway. we have the same amount there. Okay.
Yes. Yes, you do. In this particular case, I mean, yeah, the skills are the same, but it would also be Norin's. But yeah, I am flipping a destiny point. So it
Doesn't
would be
matter how
1
the
red,
skill
2
checks.
purple.
She's gonna throw up. They're gonna throw up anyway. 1 red, 2 purple.
1 red, 2 purple, yes.
Cool. Yeah. Norin just barely manages to roll over and lean out the side of the speeder and throw up, with 1 failure and 2 advantages on that discipline check.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Heroes of the Heightened Way. You can find show updates at linktree/The Heightened Way, and you can find me on the socials at DeuteriumIce.
You can find me, Henry, everywhere as at SimDisorder. SYM Disorder.
I'm Sammy. I'm at places on the internet at linktree/goddesssammy with 1 fewer S than if you spelled it correctly.
And I'm Erica, and you can find all of my mercenary work at linktree/Erica Goodwitch.
And we are all at theheightenedway.com, where you can find previous episodes and previous seasons.
You can find more episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music. Plus, you can help us out by rating, reviewing, and subscribing.
You can holocom us at heroes@theheightenedway.com, and you can find merch at tpublic.com/user/theheightenedway.
And if you like what we do and want to support the show, you can with a CAF Crew subscription at ko-fi.com/theheightenedway.
I almost broke my own rule of typing and talking at the same time. I don't mind what the heck you're doing as long as you're not talking and doing whatever it is at the same time. It's so easy to get rid of other stuff.
So Isa's right there, like just like her hand, like the glowing purple hand, like on their shoulder. She's like, "It's okay. Just take a moment, take it all in. It's a lot. Time does not work here the same as it normally does. I actually don't know when it is. It always seems to be twilight here. I mean, I would enjoy it if dawn were to break. Like, you know, being in the time of breaking dawn would be very nice. But currently, we're in twilight." I could do this all night.
Oh my goodness.
That hurts. Like, I'm feeling physical pain right now from Okay. Breathe in, breathe out, not directly into the microphone. Okay.
The what's it called? The Codfather. She's looking to see if the Deveronian on the. We're getting out.
Had to show up.
I don't think it's as good as we wanted it to.
Norin's brains will also get scrambled. Anyway.
It's a Freaky Friday. Y'all get out of the river, but in each other's bodies.
You tempt me.
Look, it's
Dang.
Freaky Friday
So
each other or
tempting.
Freaky Friday someone with Alice.
As tempting as it is with the Alice one, I'm going to go with I'm more thinking Freaky Friday with each other.
We're doing it? We're doing it?
If you two are game for it, I am as well. I kind of
Hey,
like
Erica,
the
I'm
idea.
sending you my character sheet.